Welcome to the final episode of D&D. This is chapter, or volume 4, chapter 4, Learning to be a Bender. And I'm just kidding, it ain't the last episode. Getting everybody a little freaked out.
Gender bender question?
No. This episode is gonna focus mainly on the people in the world of the Avatar. Zora's watching. Alright, so in the last episode we were transferred over to the Fire Nation's territory. So we're gonna be in a little Fire Nation town. Again, 16, so we're gonna have to have at least 2 years of high school. And I would say they would be teaching us to bend during those 2 years to where we're adequate benders. We're decent. We definitely have been in a few fights and have, control somewhat over the power of bending. They're gonna know about your air bending and not care. They're gonna be like, look, man, you don't have the tattoos, so, it looks like you just kind of got the shitty end of the stick, and we could use airbenders in our army. If you guys are looking to go to the military, like I am, I'm gonna be wearing firearm, all that shit, man. Fuck yes! And the Fire Nation is trying to invade the Earth Kingdom. They want to take it over completely and enslave all Earthbendings. Well, all Earthbenders, so that's a pretty good idea because we could really use them to build all our buildings and shit. It could be really useful. Wow, you got like the one power that's literally just airbending. As deadly as you could be would be like pulling air out of someone's lungs and preventing air from going in. I could learn lightning, which I haven't. I am going to say, because that puts us both at 18 years old, I'm going to work for the next 7 years on bending and electricity bending. I will be training. I'm gonna train with Azula and her clan of chicks. Be trying to work my way up the military branch. We'll say after 7 years, I'm just a captain. What about you, Pickle? What are you gonna do for 7 years?
Same thing. Just train.
Yeah, because you could train and become like a really big master of airbending at that point. I just trying to think what else air would do, because like if you're earth, you could do metal. If you could do fire, you could do lightning. If you could do water, you could do blood.
Wait, how would fire be lightning? Wouldn't that be air? Since air can control stuff like...
No.
Air, wouldn't it be able to conjure up?
Have you not seen Avatar: The Last Airbender? Azula was literally a lightning firebender.
Lightning is just pure energy.
I've never even heard of Avatar till now. Air. I hope you know.
Fire is just pure energy.
Just Okay, the sub-skills of airbending are flight and spiritual projection. So, your airbending allows you to move your spirit outside of your body, an astral body, basically. You'll have to hold it, buddy. And it allows you to fly. You can use the air to allow you to literally just take off, fly away. So it is pretty OP. The only true sub-element of air is sound bending. It involves bending compressed air in order to manipulate sound waves. So that is the sub-bending. Like, see, I have lightning. Yours would be sound waves. You could use air to manipulate sound waves to where, like, nobody would hear you scream. Like, I'm gonna kill you and no one's gonna hear you scream. And they'll scream as loud as they can, but you'll keep it inside of them. Hold it, Marky.
Or I could kill them by just no air.
Coraline, let him go pee. Just stand up and let him go pee real quick. Alright. So yes, airbending does have a sub-bending, which is the sound bending. Also flight and spiritual projection. Those are 3 different things though, so for 7 years you're going to want to work on like one thing. Like you can do them all, but you're not going to be proficient at them all.
Let's go with the sound.
Alright, because then you would be a master of sound bending. It takes about, I'd say 5 years-ish, but 2 years to finish your base bending, which is the air bending itself. Yeah, and for us it's fire, it's combustion. We can make things. I could learn combustion to where I can combust things, but I don't really. Just the generating and redirecting lightning. That's it for me. That's all I want to learn. I don't really care for the combustion. And then flame divination is just like ultra flames. Like it's just. You could breathe it out of your mouth. You don't even need your hands at that point. You know, you're a fucking dragon when it comes to firebending. You're a master. But to get that, you have to bathe in the flames of a dragon. So, I can't just have that. That's fucked. I would like to go on a quest to find a dragon who could do that, though. That's going to be my first go-to. So I can have the strongest firebending in the world. The Avatar firebending. As good as Avatars, but only one bending, whereas Avatars are good in everything. Also, I'm not going to go evil just because I don't want Aang to kill me. I mean, well, at this point, it would be Korra. It would be Korra. Aang would be dead, and it would be Avatar Korra.
What?
The waterbender.
Yeah, but just ran into Aang last episode.
Yeah, I just thought about that. And then it's been like 7 years, and Avatar Korra would only be like 7. We're 11 years older than her. Therefore, I would want to... I mean, she is the Avatar currently. Oh yeah, I mean, I see your point. We would have to live in the time of Avatar Aang. We'd have to. Yeah, because Avatar Aang was also, like, he was 18 when we were 16. He's 2 years older than us, so... And he didn't have Korra till he was like 30. So Korra doesn't come for like 10 more years. And that's after Aang dies. So, I'm thinking...
Plus, the Fire Nation kind of wasn't trying to take over when Korra...
Well, this is a side story. I only want to keep up with Aang having died at 30, which, it's been 7 years. We would be 25, Aang's 27. It'd be 3 years before Aang's death in the new baby Avatar. And I want to start where the Fire Nation is looking for the new baby Avatar and they want her dead. They want Korra dead, whatever it takes. Or imprisoned. They want control over the Avatar. Too much. They believe it's too much power for one person to handle, so they are tired of it. We'll say that's 3 extra years of training. You and I would be 28. So we're 28 years old. At that point, I'd say that we definitely know all our sub-categories. So I would be able to do lightning and combustion. You would be able to do sound bending and sound waves. Sound bending is fun because you could bend a really loud noise. You could bend a girl screaming, and there's no girl screaming. It's just something you made. You bended it. You could bend a large bear growl to scare somebody away. Things like that. That's what sound bending is. And then sound wave bending is when someone's screaming and you bend their voice back into their body and you can make it explode and it would make their heart explode and shit. It would be fucking... You could blow up their voice box. It would be insane. They'd never talk again.
I mean,
you could make someone say something.
I could also, like, shove air
You can't
down.
you can't make them go do shit.
Air down and then they explode.
Yes.
That'd be fun.
You can't, like, make them walk around and do stuff. That's bloodbending, but you can make them say whatever you want. You could be like, Pickled is my master. And they'd be like, whoa, why the hell did I just say that? And you'd be like, sound bending.
Pickled my daddy.
You roll 2 facts. I'll take it. You roll and then you're rolling it in.
So the question is, since Aaron is in this, does Aaron want part of this? Like, do you want part in this? Do you want to, like, hit your button, go back, and then Zeno will send you with us? Aaron.
Aaron Baron.
Yeah.
Do you want to be taken out of Aladdin? Do you want Zeno to pull you from Aladdin and put you into the Avatar world?
Oh my god.
You were in Agrabah. You decided not to buy. Since last episode. The question is...
Just put in the fucking dude.
No,
see,
you put no, dude.
you were in Agrabah. But the point is, do you want to hit your button and come back, talk to Zeno, then be like, you know, these guys could use your help, and send you to the world of the Avatar. Alright, we're gonna say all that bullshit happens then, set in stone. Aaron just fucking plops out of absolutely nowhere. We'll say, you know, same time as us, but not same spot. So now Aaron has to decide what he's been doing for 12 years. I mean, 2 years he has to go to school in one of the nations. And obviously, just like us, we'll say that, like, he pops in the village, but after we have already left, runs into Aang unlocks his bending. Like, yeah, you know, I just had a couple of your buddies came through here the other day. He's gonna tell me, you know, Fire Nation took them off. unfortunately, right after I unlocked the bending, and they didn't really know how to use bending, so they couldn't fight them. They just had to be captured. There's nothing they could do.
Oh, yes, we were captured.
Yes. And then they were like, oh, you guys are firebenders and shit. Oh, okay, cool. Never mind. What? No, we can all be chill. I'm just looking for my D4. I know I got that bitch in here. Oh, there's a D6. That's always fun. There it is. The D4. Alright. Interesting. Okay, cool. I gotta roll. I just need... I was making sure it was my D4. I just gotta put it on a flat surface. Wow, if that ain't D&D telling you, when you roll the same number twice, D&D's like, no, I said he's a fucking waterbender. He's a waterbender. Like, okay, I get it. Fuck. So, you're a waterbender. But you can just feel connection to the water.
He wants to be a gender bender.
You're in Ba Sing Se, or not Ba Sing Se, but you're in a small earth bending village that's been overtaken by the Fire Nation.
So my job here, find people. How the fuck am I supposed to find anyone? This place is engulfed in fucking fire. What am I gonna see? Some skeleton walk out of a building?
Fair. Yeah. Well, there's different places, man.
My character doesn't know that yet, because he just appeared.
Yeah, true.
He quite literally just appeared.
Again, so he did talk to...
He ain't knowing that all this shit's around.
He would have talked to Avatar Aang, though, who's there trying to help people. I don't know
who Aang is.
Aang's the one who unlocked your bending.
Herself?
This is the story you're coming in with. You appeared in this village, and you got thrown in the ground, and
then some weird-ass chick told us that I'm a waterbender, and now all of a sudden I feel a connection towards water. I get kinky when I feel water.
That is not it. That is not it. The story is that you got thrown in the ground by the fire soldiers telling you to work. By the end of the night, you go back with all the workers to, a bed, and one of the workers gives you a bed to sleep in, lets you sleep in theirs. It turns out that person happens to be Avatar Aang, explains everything on what's going on. There's, he's trying here to get rid of shit. And, he unlocks bending for you. He's gonna be like, I can unlock whatever your bending might be for you. You decide, yes, that's cool. He does it. Yours just happens to be water bending.
So far up your ass it comes out your mouth.
So yours just happens to be water bending. You're waking up the next morning, Aang's gone. He just dipped on you.
That bitch is dead.
Sure. Just sure, whatever.
Now then, what the fuck happens now? Some weird person told us about all this weird ass shit, wasn't paying attention, and apparently I get kinky whenever I'm near water, so that's a thing that I need to learn.
Yes, and they have a school there, but it's run by the Fire Nation. So they're going to force you to go to school, because in this world you're 16 when you started. So you'd have to do that till you're at least 18. while
Bitch, I
slowly
have my
learning.
rights as a black citizen to slap you across the forehead. I'm not going to school.
Yes,
I
you're
already
going
have
to
my
school.
degree. I'm going to take that. What's he holding? Or what does he have? What do they
What?
have?
No, nothing. What I'm saying is you'd have to go to school at 16 for 2 years. When you hit 18, you'd also be working on your bending a little bit. You would have at least 2 more years to master your bending, which would bring you to 20, and then from 20
my
to
character doesn't want
28.
to go to school. He's already went
He
to
has
school.
to.
He doesn't want to again.
He has to.
But he's retaliating.
If he retaliates, they'll kill him.
I'd love to see the bitches try.
You can't use any Super Saiyan or anything.
What?
In this world, bending is the only way. And if you're 16 and you can only bend, and you just learned that you could bend, you wouldn't be able to bend shit. Because you have no training.
Why the fuck did that person say I'm a water bender if I can't bend water?
Because he opened the channel for you to be able to. Now you have to learn how to bend.
But
Today's
didn't you just
episode.
say that I have learned?
It would take up, once you get to 20, yes, but if you were to not go to school, no. If you didn't go to school, they'd kill you.
Why?
Like,
That's
there's
fucking
guards
retarded.
everywhere. There's
What are you gonna
guards
say now?
everywhere, and this is the law. This is what they say goes. You're slaves to the Fire Nation. They just see you as a whole nother dude, another slave. They threw you in the ground, made you work a whole day for nothing. Didn't get paid a dime. You're literally
What do I
being
have on me?
slaved.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I would like to use my weird necromancy thing on them. I have that thing on us, don't I?
You can't
we
use
are mixed-
necromancy in this world. This world bending is the only way.
I fucking hate this already. Why all red anyway?
So, I mean, like, I would just do it till you're 20, and then you have 8 years to decide what you want to do. You have 8 years worth of shit before you catch up to where we're at. Like, we joined the Fire Nation army and shit, and, like, me and Pickled are fucking captains. I mean, by 28, I'd say we're generals. We're just young generals. Things you do keep are, like, things you've learned, like the martial
But I've learned
arts.
necromancy.
No, like
I'm not.
brain muscle, like fighting wise, would stay, like Wing Chun.
Then I ain't got shit.
Me and Pickle learned all kinds of fucking martial arts. So all that
Cool. Well, my character's
goes
brain
with
dead
our
retires
bending.
entirely about his powers. So my character's just, well.
Why don't
fucking
you
doomed.
read? If you
The
go to
fuck
school
am
for
I,
a
a
while.
nerd?
Well, no, you go to school for a few years, your smart would go up.
But
Your
my
smarts
character
would go up
already
to
went to
at
school.
least like
Graduated.
50
Sure, he graduated.
from the special ed classes.
My character is yes, I graduated from the special ed thing, whatever the fuck you said.
I'm surprised I'm not in sped classes.
My character graduated in one way or another.
I mean, but I would just do it, because then at least your smarts would go back up to like 40, so you're not all brain dead and shit anymore. You're
My
smarter
character's
than
brain
Ren.
dead from-
He wants his character to be very dead.
Well, I mean,
No, my character had a brain injury, and now he's retarded.
That's not a very nice word.
Yes. A psychopath throws me out a window and I brain my head on the floor and gain a brain injury.
That was a memory. You don't actually remember doing any of that. That was all pickled in his mind.
But if it's all in his mind, didn't it still happen?
No. It did not actually happen. It was all in his mind.
I was so fucking high.
to show
it was just in
Pickle
my
that
mind.
he couldn't do better than what God could.
Well, I also didn't know that I was getting it, so you know, not really my fault.
There's a reason I stuck near Pickle the whole game. I'm like, yeah, it'll come down to it, and he'll just make the dude disappear or something, hopefully. We'll stack next to the most powerful being in the universe. So, the question is, Pickle,
Hello.
did you wake up this morning deciding to pluck nose hairs?
What?
I'm just kidding. The question is, what is Aaron gonna do for the next 8 years? He's gonna have to go to school and all that till he's 20.
Leave and adventure.
Alright.
Don't go to school all the time that I have. Explore. Just fucking stealth my way out of the fucking town.
Okay. You...
That's what I'm gonna do.
You have to roll a d20 for sneak.
Alright.
Or d100, my bad.
Oh, day 100. I got a fucking... Give me a second. Fucking tablets just died. Please throw it on charge and roll. $52.
Alright, you are going to attempt to sneak out and get caught by a bunch of the Fire Nation soldiers. Like, hey kid, where the hell do you think you're going?
Run for the fucking hills.
They're grabbing you up. They're grabbing you up, dude. They're everywhere.
But they see me, and I run.
There's over 1,000 soldiers. You're 16, they're physically trained. They're catching you, they're shooting fire, you're not getting away. They're gonna tie you up and like older style, where they completely tie your body up, where your arms are on the sides of your legs with a big ass rope completely around
I wish
you.
my characters say I didn't know that they were kinky in that way. Fuck with them. Just simply fuck with the Fire Nation.
They're gonna be dragging you off, and they're gonna throw you into a wagon that takes you over to a ship. That ship is going to make, let's say, a year's journey to not only the Fire Nation, but deep into the Fire Nation, where there is a prison. And they are going to put you in the prison, where you're gonna be for the next, well, for the rest of your life, but we'll say you've been there to the point you're 28 years old now. So you would have been in there from 21. So you'd have been in there 7 years. Just fucking around in prison.
These fucking
Nothing you can really do.
These fucking burn ass entities are so fucking racist. Just because I have Down syndrome doesn't mean that you just gotta treat me like a piece of shit on your shoe. Let me the fuck out.
Fair.
Plus, my character is brain dead, so you can't really tell what is racist or not. Do need to keep that in mind. Because even if the injury was just a fucking vision in Pickle's head, he's still an idiot. Because either way, my character's an idiot. No matter what. So yeah. My character's brain dead, he can't tell what's racist or not. And he's telling these people that they are racist for putting him in prison.
Well, they're going to be slaving you away. Like, they're going to be... You're not allowed to bend at all. So for those years you haven't learned how to bend, you know you can. But for some reason, like, they are just keeping you away from all water sources. They know. They don't give a fuck.
You fucking burnt people. You should be doing this job. You're the burnt ones, I'm not.
That sounds extremely racist.
Yeah, and they're just gonna be beating the shit out of you at least once a week for the racism towards the Fire Nation.
You're being racist towards whatever the fuck nation I'm a part of. And how come I don't get to be used? Do I have my belt, Ellis?
No, they would have taken your clothes off of you when you went to prison. And you would have been put in prison rags. They would have put you in, like, basically a robe pant, like karate clothes kind of shit, you know, like jail shit. Like you're in fucking jail. Not orange jumpsuits, though. You would be in, like, brown, we'll say.
Hey, can I have my belt, please? For 5 minutes.
They're gonna laugh and be like, "Ha, you get your personal belongings when you get out of here." And then one of the other officers will be like, "Yeah, when he's dead." Ha ha.
Please. For 5 minutes. All I want is my belt. I ain't gonna do nothing. Just want me belt.
They're gonna be like, "You want something from your personal storage, you gotta get permission from one of the higher-ups."
That's why I'm asking you, dickbags.
He doesn't have the
5
authority.
minutes. My belt.
He's gonna contact the warden. The warden is going to contact the military, which is gonna send Pickle and I over. And we're eventually gonna show up. All fucking beast as fuck looking. In our our uniforms for the Fire Nation. We're just gonna come walking in and be like, "So what prisoner is it that's asking for personal effects?"
I want my belt, please.
Alright. Pickle, roll a D100.
Alrighty.
I also will have to. No.
I'm looking for it. 72.
Damn, almost. Neither of us notice it's Aaron at all. We just look at a guy in the cell. He's got longer hair and his beard growing out. He's all fucked up.
Well, to be honest, we've only seen him
for 5 minutes.
We've only seen him when he's like 30.
Yeah, and in this, he would have been 16, so he would have looked younger, but he's also raggedy and in prison clothes. You gotta think for 7 years. Really skinny, you know, bruises, looks crazy.
Is crazy.
I'm gonna be like,
It's a belt. 5 minutes. You can search it. It hasn't got any hidden weapons, anything like that. It's a basic. I don't even know what it's made out of, but it's a fancy belt. I would need it for 5 minutes.
We're gonna head back to the warden's office, look through the personal effects, find his belt. As soon as we see the belt, we're gonna look on the back and see Aaron's name on it. And be like, oh, that's who that is. Oh. We're gonna both realize, just because we saw the belt, and we know we have belts too. Except ours haven't been taken. So the question is, what do we do here? At this point, he spent 7 years says he's been here for 7 years. And they've been he's super racist, and they've been beating the shit out of him for it, and all that.
That is retarded in like 12 different ways.
I look at you and go, should we let the racist out? The racist retard out?
I'm not racist. You guys are racist.
Well, it says right here that they've traced his blood to being a waterbender. They found waterbending genetics active in his system. You know, basically in his blood, his DNA, he has waterbending, and they tested him for it, for any bending, and it flagged him for water. So we now know as well, like, that's weird. He didn't try to use sweat or anything against us, though. Maybe he doesn't know how to use his bending. What did he do for all those years, though?
Prison.
Yeah, it's true. He tried to escape prison. Well, technically, it was 1 year.
To escape prison. I tried to escape.
He tried to escape the village. Got caught. Took a year trip to get there, so he'd have been 17. So he'd have been in prison now for 11 years before we finally gave him a hearing. So he's been in prison for 11 years.
Please don't be a couple of dickheads.
I mean, if we try to pull him out, we have to justify to the Fire Lord why we
just
did
want
it.
the fucking belt.
He could demote us. I mean, it's a dice roll, and I don't know, man. My rolls have been shit today, so all my luck was earlier for some reason. Can't remember what I was doing, but it took all my luck.
Were you tickling someone's balls or something?
No.
Please, I beg, the belt. 5 minutes.
Because if we give him the belt, he's gonna try to bounce.
No shit, Sherlock. You guys know all this weird fucking demonic
And then
entity
we
shit.
would
I've been in prison 11 years. What have you guys been doing? Acting like a bunch of badasses.
Yep.
It's like a fucking. It's racism. Racism towards the water.
I'm gonna say no. I don't want him to leave, so I'm not gonna give him his belt. But maybe we could
Bitch,
like.
I've never been cruel to you. Why are you being cruel to me?
Maybe we could just hold on to his belt.
5 minutes.
My character is going to grab the belt, and I'm gonna firebend it to destruction, to ash. And be like, he's not going back. Let's be honest with ourselves, Zeno doesn't want someone of his sense of direction in the tournament. Anyway.
Someone who doesn't want that sense of direction in the tournament. There is a guy who is stupider than a tomato. I at least know my AB3s.
Fair.
So how come me, who has tried my best in all of this shit, like I never asked to be here. I wanted to live my life as any normal person would, and I got dragged into this shit. I thought that it was going to be this giant tournament, 5 days, so I could get back to my life, and I never asked to be here. If I had
fair.
the chance, I would have went home by now. I wouldn't have lost my spiders. I wouldn't have lost my sword. I wouldn't have lost my stuff. But no, you guys dragged me into this shit, and I've went through all this shit.
At this point,
that
we
has added
came
so
back
much
to his
trauma
cell.
to my character.
And we dropped a bag of dust and said that's what's left of the belt, and he's mad, and this is what he's saying to our characters.
You
Oh, go
guys
ahead.
wanted to be here. You guys are lucky. You guys are wanted. All I wanted was a fucking mantis. A giant praying mantis. And you guys at least get all this cool powers and shit. The only powers I've got is all this weird shit that you guys have forced upon everyone. Not everyone wants to do this shit. All I want to do is go home. You guys, yes, you guys have had bad shit happen to you. Yes, you guys want to be here. I don't. All I wanted was that belt. I would have been out of your hair. I know no one here likes me. 5 minutes with that belt, I would have been out of your hair forever. But now you guys are dragging this on. You guys are making this harder upon yourself and mine.
I'm gonna
Yes,
look at
there has
Pickle,
been bad
laugh,
shit
and walk
between
away.
all of us.
Yeah, I'm doing.
Come on, some empathy. Empathy? Please.
He's like, some empathy. I'm gonna leave him there to
That's
rot.
all I asked for.
I mean, it's all the shit he's saying to my character just pissed my character off. My character's like, the
asked
fuck?
for
You
a
made those
belt.
choices.
I asked for a belt. That's all I asked from you. And you burned the belt, and I'm saying all this shit to you.
Yes, because
I
we
did
don't
nothing
want
to
you to
piss your
leave.
character off. Yes, but how come you guys will get to be so like you're
We
just
want
picking
you.
favorites? We get me and basically everyone else get put into all this weird shit like fucking Animal Crossing, Pokemon, shit that doesn't even matter.
What?
Not going to The Sims. You're picking favorites between you, Zoro, and Pickle.
What? Zoro's in Agrabah, where you were, and Noah,
It's all
and they
based off
both
the
like
rule.
being there? It is based off the rule?
I don't know what the fuck that is. You're like 30.
I rolled
I'm
D100, there's 100 worlds.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever one it lands on is the world you
How
go
come
to.
we never hear that roll?
I always roll,
How come we don't hear it?
because there's music.
You don't hear
Everyone-
any of his rolls.
Surprisingly you do. I've heard quite a few of his rolls.
But by point B, you're in a bad-ass world, and we were
in
gonna
my
try to
way,
have
I've been
you
in
join
prison.
us.
Because you're an asshole.
But listen.
But then
when
you
my-
were
when my
being a
char-
dick, so our characters are walking away.
But listen. When my character asks for a belt, a metal belt, and then
You
your
can use
character
that as a
comes
weapon.
over and burns it right in front of us, and I start being a dickhead. How does that make any sense? You guys are just being a bunch of dickheads. I
We
understand.
No, you.
went to the office, thought this through, burned the belt, and then brought a bag of ashes back.
But then I
saying
did
this
nothing
is
to
the
you
belt.
guys in any of the worlds.
Yes, we're saying that we don't want you to leave. We want you to join us.
Do I get my belt back then?
Well, your belt's burnt. That shit's gone forever. Until you get a new one from Zeno.
How am I supposed to get back to Xenon?
Us, you hold our hands.
Yeah.
You just hold my hand like
Can
a
I
lot.
do that?
But they
I
are,
s-
they're
what I want for my
DNA
character
coded,
now
so
is for him to go fucking home.
You wanna-
Seriously, that's all I want for the rest of this fucking D&D. Once I send my character back to his home, I'm fucking leaving.
Oh? He just doesn't want to be in prison.
I'm simply pissed of this. You guys get to go on all these cool adventures.
You
That's
could be
because-
too. We're trying to get you
could be
in
too.
right now. We
All
are
I've been
literally
to
trying.
was all I've been on is fucking Tarzan, Aladdin, all these boring ass shit. Yeah, you guys have been to hell. All this kind of cool stuff. The only cool
You
thing I
could
went to
too,
was
had
fucking
you
Mortal
joined us?
Kombat.
Yeah.
You never gave me that option.
I didn't even get to go to Mortal
You went
Kombat.
to a
That would
separate.
have been nice.
But listen, you guys have been to better places. But when my character asks for a belt, then you leave, burn the belt, come back, fucking taunt me, then leave. How's that asking me to join you?
But you didn't give us a chance. We thought it out in the room.
Belt.
Yes, and when we went to the room and saw what belt it was, we realized who you were. We're like, no, we don't want him to leave. We want him
Why?
to stay because we want you to
Listen.
join us.
Cool.
Think about
you
it.
never gave me the ability to join you.
Your
You
water?
immediately
You're water bending. If you learned, and I'm fire bending, and he's air bending, we would only need an earth bender. We could take out the avatar.
Cool. Why didn't you give my character that ability? You simply just burned it out.
Have water bending.
You have water
I
bending,
can still be
bro.
of help. If you gave my character fucking time out of prison, then he could have learned bloodbending.
Yes,
That shit
but
would
you
have
went
been
to prison
helpful.
from your the stuff you
You were
chose.
teaching me fire.
No,
character
no,
tries to
fire bending
My
was
character didn't know that.
the firebender
My character's
is owner.
retarded, remember?
Yes, and
My
because
character
of
don't know
your
this shit.
choices, you went to prison.
And
They're
then
like,
you,
if you
then
don't
you
want to
don't
learn,
give
you
me a
can be
chance
in
to be of a...
prison.
But my character didn't know that any school could teach him these certain elements. Because guess what? My character is retarded.
Yes, which is what
If you
led
came
him
up to
where
my
he
character, but if you talk to my character and explain shit to him, what would he have done? Helped. Been of assistance. Went to fucking school. But instead you'd be a bunch of self-centered dickheads.
is. We're not there. We're in the Fire Nation. We're already gone. We got captured.
Hence why I'm saying, when you had the fucking chance,
We never did.
We never
You
had the
did-
chance. This is our
You-
only chance that we've had so far.
and why
Was
didn't you
working
take
our
it?
way up
Because
the
you're in
system.
prison.
We
You could
worked our
take
way
them.
up the
Your
system to get.
masters.
Guy, dude, we just
Your
worked our way
fucking-
up the system.
But listen,
so that we
when you-
could
when
get
you, when
to
you,
where
when
we
you
are?
Say, but when you say that you wanted me to join you whilst I'm in prison, since you're whatever fucking rank you are, where you're above everyone else, couldn't you just take it out and put me in school, and that could have
No.
helped you instead of fucking purging the only thing that my character had, other than
What?
fucking armor.
Purging.
Please don't tell me you guys are doing stuff.
It does not. Is he making any sense to you now?
No.
Yeah, I don't get
Burn
it.
to the only thing that my character brought with him, other than armor.
Yeah,
You don't
this
have
was.
it.
This is our
Instead of
first.
asking him to be of assistance, you want him to be of assistance. Let him. He's stupid. He can learn.
We burned
You
the
didn't
belt
give him that
so that
ability.
you wouldn't leave because we wanted you to join.
Then take
But
him
you
out of
didn't
prison
get
and
that.
put him into school. Explain the fucking school system to him. He's stupid.
But you would have been
Understand.
arrested
Normal-
anyways just because you're a waterbender.
Yeah, that too. You would have been arrested
Then
anyway
tell
for being a
them not to.
waterbender.
You're the higher rank of everyone else.
Yes, but like
If you want me
we
to help
said,
you, but listen, if you
we
want me
answer
if you,
to
but
Fire
listen,
Lord
yes.
Sozin, which he does not play games. If he wants you dead, you're dead. If you step out of line once, he'll kill one of his generals just 'cause. We're just trying not to get demoted or killed just for one bad decision. We make this decision to let you out, we have to roll and see what happens. Both of
Just
us.
ignore.
He could choose to kill us. Oh no, he would know. We can't just
But-
take you
but listen,
out
listen.
without anyone knowing.
When
You're a
but
whole
listen,
person.
But listen.
You've been there for many years.
Listen. When it's not your fault, if I escape or not, and you give me the belt, and I escape, that isn't your fault.
It kind of
But
it is
instead,
though.
but
It
isn't.
is because
It's
we
his-
gave you the belt.
Okay? For 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be like, you gave him what he needed to leave,
But
and we
if they
lost
tried
one
to
of our
kill you-
prisoners.
But listen, if you tried to escape, what can you do? Leave. Because my character is retarded, and he doesn't understand any of the new shit.
I don't think you
and
understand
you
what we're
want him to be
saying.
of help.
If
I
you
do.
bounce, then
but
we
listen,
don't have you
But if you
as
ask
help.
the person saying that he could be of use with taking over the place, then you can execute him once you're finished. There we are, problem solved.
Yeah.
If you
no.
want me to join you, but you don't fucking know that. You do. But if this is your D&D, you have full control of everything that happens. You have full control of everything.
Sort
give
of,
empathy
but
this
there are
rules.
rules. There are rules. Like, if I give you a way out, they're gonna be like, you gave him a way out, and then we would have to fight our way to an impossible, eventually death. If we don't
But
let
if you
you
let
out,
me out, but if you let me out, you
and
still have
if we
your
give you the
belts
belt,
and
you escape. You get out, you're alive, we die. We lose our characters, you keep yours. We're trying not to die.
But if you gave me the belt at any time other than burning it, my character could have been alive, and your characters could have left too when you wanted to. You didn't have to burn the thing. You could have waited till you got what you wanted, gave me the belt, and left.
Yeah.
With common sense.
No, because if we give you the belt, we have to check it out of storage, put our names down. There's a paper trail. There's always a paper trail.
Yes, you do what you want. You take the belt. You then give me the belt. I leave. Yous leave. No trace of yours.
Camera.
Your characters are very much alive.
Camera. There's cameras, bro. You think they don't
But
have
you're
cameras?
already gone. You're in a different fucking multiverse.
I'm not just gonna leave this world. I want to live here. I want to explore
Then
this place.
But do what you want.
We
then
just
let
got
me out. Then fucking give up. But listen, you don't understand. Do what you want when you're finished here. Leave with me. Like, yes, you want to live here, but when shit goes wrong, because you don't know whether the world's gonna fucking blow up. Like, if that happens, I'm fucking trapped there. I lose my character. You guys will too. You guys do what you want, and all of us leave. All of our characters are still alive.
But we want you to stay. Is our point. Our characters.
Then you didn't have to
want you
burn the
stay.
fucking belt.
We burnt the belt to ensure you would have no way to leave. And you can't click our
My
belts because our
character's
belts only
brain-
work on DNA.
But my character's brain dead either way, because he wouldn't be. Because if he did escape from his cell, he wouldn't have been able to find where the belt is. So there was no need to burn the belt. You could have left the belt, and I wouldn't have found it. For 1,000
We
years, I
burnt the
wouldn't have found
belt so that if you think about it on camera, we're there burning the belt. That way they know we are not helping you escape. They figured there's something with your belt that's going to try to help you
So
dip.
you're saying in this
They're not
dipshit
idiots.
Avatar world that picking up something, then pulling it back, results in death.
No, we're saying that if we
That's
pick up this
fucking
belt,
retarded.
if we pick up the
Yes,
belt,
but-
there's paperwork you have to do. Like, all right, I'm going to
But
give
if
you
you
this.
But if
This
you
is my
enter the
name.
storage and pick up the belt, then put it back down without signing the fucking paper.
You have to. We're on
Simple.
camera. Or else then we're in
But-
trouble for not
But
signing the
you're-
paper.
But listen, you enter storage, pick up the belt, do nothing with it, and put it back.
I don't get what you're trying to
Seriously.
say.
if you picked up the belt, like listen, this is what you guys did. You walked into the room, picked up the belt, realized something was off. If you realized what the belt was, then burnt it. You did no papers. Then you signed the paper due to taking the ash out. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, and then you gave me the ash. Yes.
Because what are you going to do with that?
So let's say you go into the room, pick up the belt, put it back, and leave.
Yes,
Belt's
but
still
why would
there.
we do
You
that?
signed
The
no-
belt would still be there, and then you would, if you tried to escape.
That's stupid. You know this already.
Oh,
both
it's
your
already done,
characters
man.
know
It's already
this.
done. It's already burnt. What are we going to do now? That's the point. Is what are we going to do now that it's burnt?
Help me out.
No.
You heard my character. You guys gotta do all this cool
We
shit,
did.
and we gotta put into.
But you could join us. We want
Then
you to
let
join
me.
us. But, again, how would we get him out? We would have to go to the Fire Lord, get the correct paperwork to actually come back and release him on whatever terms. Because then if he got
Then
caught again,
do
he would
that.
not, you know?
Because which one would be more powerful? Fire, or fucking with people's muscles and just fucking crushing a person's body? Fire or doing that? So which one would I rather have? Someone who's able to take people's intestines out of their body without even having to do anything.
Yeah, firebenders can eventually do
fire.
lava bending, though.
Is lava inside people's bodies? No. Is blood inside of people's bodies? Yes. You don't understand what I'm saying.
You can bring lava out from underneath the ground and just start burning an
Yes,
entire city
but
down.
But then, at the exact same time, if you want me to join you, and then you say that you can't, you haven't tried.
Yeah, well, you have to go to Fire Lord Sozin, and
Then do it.
but then I'm
You
trying
want
to
me
think
join you.
how.
Twist the rules for one fucking time. Because this can go on for ages.
Yeah, I'm trying to think like how. What kind of
Me simply-
excuse could we have for releasing a waterbender? I
He
mean,
can
we
be
could
of
say
some more
that
use to us. He can
we
he
could be
can
doing
lead
a
us to the
team.
He can lead us to the village of the waterbenders, and then he can then since he is able to do that, you can execute him after.
Yeah, but they already know where the village of the waterbenders is.
Mm-hmm.
But also at the same time, even if that don't work, you can say that he is a type of spy. He can go to certain places, learn stuff from them, and leave since they don't know that you're with them.
Yeah, but you're stupid. So that doesn't work. You can't be a spy and retarded at the same time. Because your guy wouldn't be smart enough not to blab his mouth.
But if you take him out of the cage and then you put him in school to learn his bending, he will gain intelligence. Meaning that he won't be stupid.
That's
But you're still stupid.
that's yeah. That's gonna. You are currently stupid right now. We would have
Then
to
if
take you
then
out
if
and put you into
get-
school.
I swear to God, you don't understand what I'm saying. If you take me out, let me learn my bending, then give me the ability to become a spy, I will be smart, have my bending, and be a fucking spy to assist you.
Okay, so his guy is trying to give a plan out. We're gonna tell our Fire Lord that. That's fine. Go. It's okay. Hiccups are normal. It would take 4 years for him to master his water bending. And then if you wanted to master blood bending, it would be 8 more years. So you would have to it would take 12 years of your time. But you could learn it. So we're gonna go get a decree from Fire Lords, whatever, and bring it back to have him released to go at 28 years old, by the way, to school for 2 years. And then immediately into a military academy to train. Which would be... that would put him at 40 years old. He's just one of the captains. The question is now, Pickle.
Hi.
I was making sure you're still there. Alright. It'll go away, buddy. Yeah, they'll go away. Trying to think here. What would we want to do? I mean, because that puts us at 12 years behind Aaron now. So he's got 12 years till, you know, then he's able to do that shit. Whereas we're 28, we know how to do that stuff. During those 12 years, I am going to go on an adventure. Let's go on an adventure. I want to get bathed in a dragon's breath so I can have the ultimate fire bending. I mean, they have dragons.
And I'll just tag along.
Yeah, they have dragons. It's just, am I worthy?
There's like
At some point during this time. Yeah,
there's a certain someone killed you ever.
Okay. Alright, come on, dice. Am I worthy? Please, please. The first year I am not worthy. Get fucked. Damn. So for 1 year, I'm now going to train, I guess, and then go back again to hopefully get... Oh, I am not. I can tell you right now, I'm not going to be worthy. Nope. Damn.
You used
So I
all
guess
your
I'm
luck for today inside of Diablo.
Fuck. That's what it was. So 2 years, I guess, of just training and doing what the Fire Lord wants me to do. By the 3rd year, I am finally worthy. Fuck. So it takes 3 years just to even become worthy and get my flame divination so that I have the strongest fire. And at that point, I can now lava bend. Without it, I couldn't. Cannot lava bend without it. Takes a very strong firebender. Oh, it's cool too because with airbending you can control like temperatures. You can speed up the air and make it really hot or slow it down and make it cold. I just thought about that. So you technically have temperature bending. You can shoot hot air balls and cold air balls.
Freeze people.
Yeah, I just thought about that. Like, damn, that's some shit, dude. That's some shit. Alright, so... excuse me. That only covers 3 of the years. That would still leave us with 9 years. And at this point, I've been bathed in a dragon's breath. Let's go.
Yippee!
I mean, I feel like the war battles are going to be being fought. Like, I'd say I'm going to join the battle at Ba Sing Se and try to help them take the Earth Kingdom.
I'm just gonna spend like
So
couple years until I get drafted to Bon Sing Se and just Ba Sing Se and just start mastering temperature control and whatnot.
yeah, because we could go over there, join our troops in taking the city. I mean, they're hitting them, we'll say right now, with like rhinos, which are drills that are made to drill through the wall. And these walls are thick, though, man. These are earthbenders. These are where like the strongest earthbenders of all time are. These aren't going to be easy fights. This is a major fight. But you're a major bender now. And we have allegiance to the Fire Lord, so...
Huh?
We'll say it takes a year to get there, and then we'll spend 8 years in this war. We'll say the first year we're just going to be trying to drill through this wall. And we are not getting through. And the second year we don't get through. Dude, I am ass rolling right now. And we don't get through year 3. Damn. Come on, I want to fight somebody. Still no? 5 years in, no getting in. These guys are tough. Fuck. 6 years. 7 years. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, we finally get in. So the last year we finally get in. We finally break a hole large enough that we're storming into there. And there's tons of earthbenders there ready to fuck us up. And we're on the front lines. We're generals. So the first guy who's going to come up is going to come targeting you immediately. He's going to send you flying back with a little wave of rock. And you'll go,
Suck
what
the air
fuck?
out of his lungs.
Well, hold on. It's not going to hurt you. It's just enough to throw you back off your feet. And as soon as you get back up, he's going to be like, that's right, and that's only a taste of what the boulder can do.
Can I quickly take a wild guess?
Oh, it's the boulder.
Yes, you are fighting the boulder. This is a real ass dude who can really
I'm gonna create
fucking...
a vacuum around his arms and legs so they fall off due to lack of oxygen. Well, more like they're gonna swell a lot because the vacuum around his arms and legs. And
You could make the air blow down so hard that, like, theoretically he'd be on the ground from gravity. He would feel much heavier than he was.
Can I not just suck the air out of a small area and just have that bit of vacuum?
You can suck the air out of a place, but then you can't breathe either. You're in the same room as him, me. We just ran. I mean, we're in a world right now. We're not even in a house. We're technically outside. So you suck the air out of one spot outside, everyone dies. Game over.
Alright, fine, I'll just suck the air out of his lung.
You're like, fuck it, I'll suck the air out of his lungs. Alright. Roll.
I wanted to torture him.
D100.
Oh, 100? I got an 18 on the 20. I got an 82.
Alright, you're gonna go to suck the air out of his lungs, and he's gonna block it with a wall of earth, sends it back, and it's gonna shatter into pieces. You're gonna take 5 damage. And he's gonna be like, yeah, right. You act as if we didn't know you were you're an airbender. Everyone's been talking about you guys. New generals, up-and-comers. A firebender and an airbender working together. How pathetic. And then the other dude's gonna look at me. This is, yeah, and then his buddy's gonna walk up, long black hair. I don't remember what the dude's name is. But, he's gonna be looking at me to fight. Because he's standing next to the boulder and he's like, yeah, you fucking trash. You know, everyone else is fighting their own little battles. You know, tons of sword play behind us. Just shing, all over around us. And at this point, I am going to... I'm going to try to shoot electricity at him. Ooh, that's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Definitely not going to happen. I got a fucking 7. What the fuck? To a 95, so... I not only shot the lightning, but it discharged, shot back at me, and sent me flying into the wall. I'm taking 10 damage.
Mew, attack his asshole.
We don't have any of that stuff. That stuff didn't come with us. Unfortunately.
Mew prolapse his asshole. Oh, that's...
That's back in your room at the darkness. Well, I would say Zeto's, but again, we have a room at the darknesses. Everybody else has a stash at the other area. Unless they say, I want to make sure I'm bringing this, they didn't bring it. You go empty-handed. So that you can get other shit from the new world. If there's shit to grab, you can grab it. Plenty.
Alright then. I'm assuming I have my wand. I'm assuming I don't have my wand.
So you're at 95 health, I'm at 90. I'm gonna get up, brush myself off, and be like, ow, ow. All twitching and shit because of the lightning that I just got hit with. Like, fuck, my master skills are not as mastered as I thought. Fuck, he didn't even have to hit me. He's just gonna be sitting there laughing like, this guy can't even bend.
Can I give you some, like, extra oxygen to increase your energy or some shit?
No. But, I mean, you could use air fast. It could go fast enough it could slice right through people, cut body parts off and shit. You can ride around on a ball of air. As long as you would have to roll every turn to maintain it, but as long as you maintained it, you could double attack on the ball of air because you're a little faster than you normally would be. You'd be twice as fast. But you'd have to roll every turn to see if you could maintain it while also using bending to fight as well.
My character also doesn't know how to do that.
So.
My character doesn't.
No, you can ride on a ball of air. That's like basic Aang shit, dude. He was doing that as a child.
Yeah, but he was the one that thought of it, and I'm.
Oh,
and
that's
me
true.
and him are like the last airbenders.
Oh, that's true. I mean, he did have a family, but you haven't met that family yet either. So you would only know normal, like, swooshing and slicing and shit. Damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut through this fucking wall of rocks in front of me.
Alright. Roll a D100.
Oh yeah, I gotta do that shit.
Oh, this one should be pretty easy to beat.
It's a 20. 80.
Alright, you're gonna fucking send a huge double axe and it's gonna just shatter that wall. And watch, the boulder's gonna be trying to retaliate with his earthbending. So roll the D100.
That's sad. I got a 3.
Damn. He is going to take all the debris and cause a landslide collapsing on you. You'll take 15 damage. and have to unbury yourself from the rubble. Using like a super sneeze or something, like airbending through your mouth so intense that you blow the rocks away. That drops you to 80 health. And I am going to not use lightning this time because that fucked me last time.
Barium and lava? Oh, actually, no, he's not.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to bring lava up out of the ground through the wall and shoot it at him. So far it's not looking good, and I am not gonna get there. I'm gonna try to get the lava out. As soon as dude sees lava, he's gonna come across with a straight right and just cold cock me one, just straight up, no bending, nothing, just straight punch to the fucking jaw. He's gonna hit me for another 10, I'm dropping to 80. Like, I'm gonna go flying back.
Is my character still in prison?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna pick up some dust.
No, your character is out.
Oh yeah, you're in school.
Yeah, you're working on your bending. You're in military school now, working on bending. Blood bending currently, actually. You're already a full-fledged water bender. It's blood bending you're trying to master. Which technically you have a year. And me and Pickle, we've been at an 8-year war. We finally got a hole in the wall big enough that a bunch of us could go in, and we're getting our asses beat.
Alright,
At this point, it is our turn again. I'm looking over at your character like, oh, my jaw, fuck. Well, I tried to lava bend. Didn't really work out.
Yep. I'm gonna put I'm gonna look at you, put my hand to my eye, and kind of run it down my cheek. And then I'm gonna pick up some dust and, air bend some dust and just start wailing it into his eyes.
Alright, roll D100.
91.
Alright, you're gonna wail dust into his eyes. Just long enough to get one unblockable to Boulder. It can't be a critical hit, but it can be a hit. Like, think about it, he's got 100, they both have 100 health right now. You threw dust in his eyes so that now you're able to, you can come up and hit him with a heavy right, I mean, the power of wind, pushing your hand faster. Alright, so he's going to be sitting there coughing. When he finally comes to the point he can see, he's going to be coughing because he can't get air in his lungs at the moment.
I'm just like, air.
What I miss.
Alright, and I'm going to... Wow, I suck tonight. Damn, I'm going to try to attack him, I guess. Fucking... with the lava, before I can even get up, he's gonna fucking hit me back down with a left and jump back over towards you, breaking your concentration and filling Boulder's lungs back up. Boulder does lose 10 health.
I'm gonna smack you. Like a gentle little bap. Like, bruh, I hate you. But now it's 2v2 instead of 1v1v1. 1v1. 1v1. I'm just gonna go, we wanna swap dudes?
I'm gonna be like, fuck, I guess. Oh, shit, because I ain't doing nothing to this fucking guy. I'm gonna go to fight the Boulder.
He's extremely lightheaded, you got this.
Okay, that's a good number. Yes. Okay, finally. I'm gonna fucking just start breathing fire out of my mouth. The moment the boulder's like, oh, I can breathe again. Ah, ah, ah! As he is now on fire. He's gonna take 10 more damage. Dropping him to 80. Marky, go to bed. Alright, and it is now your turn going after this guy.
Alright, I'm gonna try to slice his leg off, or is that legs?
Oh, damn, don't even try. I got a 100. What the fuck? That's fucked. So no matter what you're gonna try to do, he's gonna dodge it and come across with a heavy right, like, boom, and be like, tell your buddy, now you know how it feels. Like a bitch. And you're gonna lose 10, as I did, when he jawed me one. This dude is yet to get hit, by the way. Just throwing that out. At this point, I'm gonna be like, oh shit.
Alright, what arm did he hit me with? Left or right?
He hit you with his right, sent you flying back, so it did 10 damage. You hit the wall. One from the hip, the other from the back. Alright. Oh, that shouldn't be too hard. This dude's gonna be all finally putting out his fire. Unfortunately, it's not a critical, but... I do get a hit. I want to hit the boulder because he's already weakened and I want to get him out as quick as possible to help you. And if it was like 20 damage, it would have to be like a lot. I'm gonna make a fire whip. I'm gonna make a fucking two fire whips, putting both his arms apart so he can't dodge it, and then I'm gonna breathe fucking fire over his entire face. So I'll have 3rd-degree burns over his entire face.
His eyes would probably have melted.
Oh, yeah. And it would have blinded him, dropping him to 60 health.
Did you know your eyes melt out of your skull before you die of burning?
Damn.
Is your kid trying to be a wolf?
Go to bed! Fuck! Alright. So now it is your turn again. Oh, drop base, that's a reroll.
I'm gonna try to cut his arm off.
Alright.
85.
Alright, you're gonna send a huge wave of you're gonna jump back in the air and send a huge wave just out of your fingertips of fucking basically like a fucking Destructo Disc wave, but invisible air, obviously. And you're gonna cut his fucking arm off, and he's gonna hit the ground and just lose 20 health
plus bleeding. So
he would use rocks to cover his arm from bleeding out.
Fair. But just rub some dirt in it. You'll be fine. I point at his left leg. That's next.
Yes. So I get another hit. I'm going to make a fire spear to hit him, causing a massive hole in his chest. He's gonna lose 20 more. The boulder will drop to 40. At this point, he's stumbling, he's fucking dripping blood, trying to patch himself up with the rocks to keep himself from dying. And your other dude, he's just sitting there with his arm missing, like, you're gonna fucking regret that. It's your turn.
I have my sadistic, my trademark satanic smile.
It is your turn.
Oh, wonderful. I try to take his left leg off. 96.
Oh, damn, you're gonna take his left leg as well. And he's just gonna be held up against the wall. Right arm, right leg is all he's got left.
Oh, left arm, right leg is what he has.
And he's like, what kind of monster are you? He's at 60 health. He's still sort of putting himself back together. He's gonna make rock legs. And a leg and an arm, replace it with a rock leg and arm. And be like, you think cutting my ligaments is gonna stop me?
Yes.
I'm going after the boulder. Me. Him. Yes. Alright. Unfortunately, it can't be a killing blow yet, so I am going to...
How's that guy not dead yet? You burned his face.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a giant, like, fire saw. Like a flame saw out of my arm, like just a fire sword, and then it turned into a fucking saw blade like fire, and just cut both his fucking arms off for 20. He's gonna obviously do the same thing and have rock arms. Like, you think that's gonna stop us? Next one will kill him if I get the roll. Or it will be an endurance save. So he'll get knocked. What it is they get knocked out, and you can choose, do you want to kill them or not, depending on how bad they hurt you. Like, if they hurt me, if I get below 50, I'm killing them. They're dead. They're dead. How dare you fucking hit me?
Oh, my guy's gonna die. There is no
like, I'm at 80, you're at 70. Boulder's at 20. Random dude's at 60.
Pretty sure this blow will probably take that 60 away.
I don't even know how the fuck I got that roll. I thought my roll was trash. And then I rolled a trash. An even more trash roll, so... As he's putting his arms back together, I'm just gonna fucking grab his head and just completely firebend through his ears and eyes and just roast his brain. We'll quit fucking around, go. Oh, wait. No. Because that would kill him, and I don't want to kill him. Scratch that. I am going to...
Kill him.
I don't want to kill him. I want to capture him as a prisoner. And bring him back to the Fire Lord, and maybe I can get promotion. Because we're only General 1 stars. I want to be a 5-star general, which is literally like, if the princes die, we take over.
Wait, if the princess dies, you guys become princesses.
No, if the prince and the
trial.
princess die, one of the next highest ranking general becomes the new Fire Lord. And gets Fire Lord fire, which is so much powerful than what I got. Like, you can just materialize lava. You don't have to bring it from the ground. You can just make it. That's super OP. I can't even do that. Anyway, I'm going to, of course, I try, or I finish. I'm going to knock him out doing the I'm gonna grab him by his neck, pick him up, and put him on the wall. And I'm gonna fucking...
Punch in the throat.
I am gonna use a fire punch to just... A fire Superman punch and knock him out, actually, instead of putting him on the wall. Fuck it. Just run up and knock him out, Superman punch. Boom! But leave him alive, and I'm gonna start tying him up and taking him away. Which will take a whole turn, so you'll have to fight for a turn by yourself before I'm back to help.
I don't think I'm gonna catch this thing. Alright, air slash to his throat.
Okay. Roll.
And a 73.
Dad, Elliot, no diaper. Elliot doesn't have no diaper on him.
Okay, we'll get a diaper and put it on him. Alright.
Already has a diaper on.
You are going to go to slice his throat with air. He's gonna move his face sideways and you'll end up cutting a little bit of his hair off. He's gonna get extremely fucking angry and he's gonna come over with a rock, like a cylinder, like a coffee cup, like how a coffee cup comes out, like a, what are those fucking things called? The support beams. Like support beams out of the ground, one of them, and hit you direct. Then you'll take 15 damage, sending you flying back. We'll change him. That's gonna put you to 55. At this point, I'm coming in. I've just loaded him, heard that. I'm gonna come running in as you're getting up, and I'm gonna be like, whoa, dude, are you alright? And at this point, you're bleeding out of your fucking mouth. You're like all stumbling and shit, like, ugh. Like, these guys are no joke. No. Go get your diaper change. Marky, go to bed. Dude, I'm calling Mimi. Go. Watch out for his head. Alright, so it's your turn again.
Wait, damn. So, alright, ice. I'm gonna just...
Why does Ellie have a cooler?
What are you gonna do, Pickle? You gotta roll a D100 either way to be able to do it. Pickle the Builder, can't he fix it? He's like, rolled a 1. No, I
Pickle
can't.
the build, I know he can't.
Where is it? Rolling. I wanna get the roll before. Yo, it rolled fine. Concussive blast to try to knock his ass out. And I got an 89.
Yeah, I mean, you could do a concussive blast to try to knock him out with enough air pressure to his face. You got a what?
89.
Ooh, 1 away. Damn.
Piece of shit.
Literally 1 away. I got a 90. That's crazy. Alright, so he's gonna fucking dodge, he's not only gonna dodge, he's gonna fucking trip you to the ground. And he's gonna hit me.
He should,
with a
narrow
fucking.
the dog.
He's gonna hit me with a left. He's all hopping around too. He don't give a fuck. Or not even hopping around. He's got the fucking. He's gonna hit me and it's gonna shatter some of his fist. And he's just gonna remake it. Like, damn. I'm losing 10. You're losing 5. That drops you to 50, buddy. At this point, you're like half alive, man.
Hold on, I gotta look.
Yeah, we're not capturing this guy. If we get a chance, he's dead. Alright, I got a hit on him. How about you, Pickle? Roll. See if you get a hit on him.
Looking at my stats. So my strength is 100. My speed is also 100. I'm just gonna try to fucking suck it. And fucking beat the shit out of this guy.
Alright, you're gonna try to sock him one. Roll.
97.
Alright, you are going to sock him, send him flying back into my wall of fire that is going to catch him on fire. He's going to lose 40 damage, 40 health, and be down to 20.
This airbender is so stupid. Airbenders are supposed to be weak. Why is this guy fucking beating the shit out of me with his face?
Okay, at this point, if you can be... Okay, roll.
73.
Alright, you are able... We could literally kill him right now if we want to. It's just how do we want to do it. At this point, I'm gonna fucking come up and put a, like, ring of fire around him and us. Where he can't get out and he's just on the ground all sweating, like, begging for his life. On the brink of death, bleeding out.
I cut off his lid. You covered it.
You're gonna what?
I cut off his last arm and leg. You cauterize it and then you capture it.
Yes. Okay. So he has no legs and no arms.
You cauterize all of his...
So he has to live with it. Alright, we're gonna tie him up, bring him in, and by that point... Yeah, we would just throw him in. We wouldn't even need to tie him up.
We'd put a collar on.
Ooh. At this point, though, they're gonna be forcing us out of the wall. There's gonna be probably like 20 good-ass fighters just pushing us out, and we are in no condition to keep fighting. This is a fallback. But I feel like the Fire Lord will be very happy with our captured prisoners.
Especially with mine. He's gonna go, you tortured him.
I mean, I'm not leaving the war yet either, though. I'm just gonna back out for now.
Oh yeah, we're not leaving. We're just backing out.
Like, they're just gonna be sitting on our fucking crates, and we're gonna be going once again. They've repaired the wall, and we're trying to drill through, and who fucking knows how many years that's gonna take. But we are now all caught up. Aaron would have just gotten out of his military training as a young captain, or an older captain, 40 years old. All of us technically 40 years old. Somewhere in the Fire Nation. Where does Aaron want to go? Find out on the next episode of D&D.